That's how we use our. Thought it was the starter.
This is why Mopar stuff costs so much, because you guys hoard it all.
Here,
Look at all this, dude. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history.
How about that?
Action.
All right, so the Tahoe giveaway. So we are working towards the Tahoe giveaway. No, the Tahoe giveaway already happened. The guy
Tahoe
took the money.
trading.
So now we got the Tahoe trade. So basically what we're looking for is something that we can make into something that'll be at Six Summer. So that's the idea, whether ready to go or whether we got to do some slight stuff to it. But so I haven't brought this up to these guys yet, but I wanted to give them possible trade offers that we have. So, and some of the stuff's been on the internet, but other stuff, like everybody's been emailing. So if you have a trade, we're still looking for trades. So info@sickthemagazine.com, send some pictures of it and what it is, some details. But we are looking for good trade offers. You will come here, you will hang out with us for at least 15, 20 minutes, and maybe longer.
Then hit the bricks.
And it-
We start a timer as soon as you get here. 15 minutes, you're out.
No, but then, but yeah, hang out, we do the trade, and then that's it. You drive the Tahoe, and then we get whatever the hell the trade was. So, but here's some of the stuff we got. Oh, and also, merch. Six Summer merch is in. Bobby, we're standing in front of the Durango. The Durango on the back of the shirt for Six Summer. So there is Six Summer, Sick Ward shirts on the website. You know that they always sell out at the event, so get them now before the event if you want to make sure you get them. So, but the Sick Ward green Charger, the one that we all signed the hood,
Yeah.
that's up for trade.
Without
So-
the hood, though.
Well, no, he said he'll throw in the hood.
Really?
Yeah, he'll throw in that hood as well. So,
Okay.
so that's out there. There's actually just this morning, this one guy, he's got actually 2 Corvettes that he's offering up. Well, not both for the
You
trade.
get both
but,
for one?
2 for 1?
So, but there
Both
is.
of those?
Both of those.
Both of those.
But there's an '02 Corvette, white convertible. EJ's into convertibles. So white convertible, low mile deal or whatever. It's an automatic. That's the one. But then this morning he had said something about that somebody was possibly buying that. Well, there was another Corvette in the background. And so I said, well, is that one up for trade as well? So they sent details on that and said maybe. But it's a 79 red Corvette with 37,000 like original miles or whatever. So don't know. I think we said L79. I think that's a 350 deal. But so you got that. We got a 76 Monte Carlo. It definitely has a lot of patina. So I think B is going to be flashing pictures of some of this different stuff or whatever as we talk about it. But so you guys are seeing it. They're not. They're just listening to me talk about it. So F350 and 04 Ford F350 dually was up there. 62 Chevy Bel Air 4-door. That's like North Carolina. Pretty good looking patina car. All stock. But 81 4-door Fairmont. Bobby's into that body style.
Yeah.
So LS conversion deal, non-turbo deal. So looks a pretty cool car. So those Fairmonts are pretty popular right now. They're everywhere.
They're
aren't they?
everywhere. Everybody's
So,
got them.
yeah, everybody's got them.
Yeah.
So 96 BMW Z3.
That's
Z3
the
for you
little
Canadians.
thing, right? Two-seater thing?
Yeah. So you got, an 06 Cadillac CTS-V. So
Oh.
those are 6-speed. I think LS2s came in those, but
Okay, that's a potential one there.
Yeah, kind of cool.
you got a 70 Chevelle 4-door with an LS in it. They said they took that down. I think that's the one that they said they took to drag week or something like that, but like as a cruiser, or maybe they took it to sick week, but I don't know. A 16 Razor, so 2-seat Razor, so that won't be a very good
That's
drag and
out.
drive car.
Yeah, that's out.
But, and then you got Grand Rapids, guys in Grand Rapids, they actually have 2 things. They've got a 2000 Vet, it's red stick shift coupe. So I think they said it's got a cam in it and stuff. high miles, but they said it runs good, like I think 120,000 miles or whatever, but I think it runs good. They also had, which I didn't put on here, but they had like, I think it's like a 2000 something S10 with a 350 in it and a 700 R4 transmission. So its body panels all didn't match. So, but you guys will probably see the pictures of it. But so that's the short list.
A Jeep with a Gatling gun on it.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about the Willys. There's a Willys with the Gatling gun on the back. So we got the Willys. So that'd be kind of hard to take on a drag and drive event.
That'd be cool.
So,
Who's got a Jeep with a Gatling gun on it?
Right.
but,
At drag and
yeah,
drive? Ever.
With a blown Hemi in it.
So
Blown Hemi.
it does not have a blown end.
It could.
It could. Yeah, everything here
It
could.
sure could have one. All right, my pick is the Charger,
Okay.
the Impala,
Okay.
and the CTSV.
The Impala, the Bel Air,
The Bel Air.
and the CTSV.
Yeah, that's my three.
So those are your three hot list. Just from listening to the stuff, what's yours?
The Jeep with the Gatling gun.
Okay.
The CTSV. I don't know what else.
So
CTSV, the Corvette Coupe, or the S10.
You didn't go for the convertible?
she's into convertibles too.
I'm not.
But
Sounds
so
like a
we're
dream.
going to actually put a poll up on here so to let you pick what you guys think. That so, yep. Hopefully that'll be done when the video's done. But either that, there'll be stuff where we take votes with pictures, and I think we can do that. I don't know, but hopefully there'll be something, and you guys can pick what you think
What
we
do
should
you
get,
think would be
and then we're waiting for other ones.
Yeah, what's your pick?
You know, I don't know. Like that's I do like the CTSV. I like the Fairmont. The Bel Air I worry about, like it's all stock. So like I just worry about making that into drag and drive, like how much work we'd have to put into it to, other than just to drive it as a cruiser. But
Yeah, if you want it to be a race vehicle,
well, not necessarily a race vehicle. I just want it to be something fun, like the Tahoe or whatever, and semi-reliable. So, but
Those wheelies never break down.
those wheelies never break down.
I think
they
the
probably never run
283,
either.
does that got a 283 in the Bel Air?
The Bel Air. I can't remember what the Bel Air had in it. It was pretty cool, like nice looking patina and stuff. And whatever, the coupe vet, I don't know. I also like the idea of the whatever, possibly that 79 vet. So, don't know. So that's not the favorite body style of the vets,
No.
but still kind of cool. So I don't know. That'd be kind of how I'm thinking about the list. What do you guys think? So, all right, so we are on a field trip to get a cylinder head because Bobby, why are you over there, Bobby? Because Bobby needed a cylinder head for a project that we were working on. So, and then everybody recommended us to this guy. So, and who are you?
Steve Atwell,
So, and Aaron.
Aaron Industries.
So, but he is, what we have found out is the Mopar guru, because he's like, oh, I know Keith Turk and Freiberger and Finnegan and all those guys. Well, come to find out, like, that's real. He's not just full of shit like the rest of us, but he actually knows those guys. So, but he is almost ahead, and then we got to see some really cool stuff, and you're gonna like it. And he has a big relationship to a project that we're working on that I don't know when we're telling you about that project, but we'll see, maybe in this video. So
And
thanks,
it's
guys.
cool stuff. He's going back, way back, and it's awesome.
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
See, there you go. Thanks.
It is cool stuff.
This is a Mopar, is it not?
It's a billet block. I mean, it's a Chevy block with Mopar heads. Basically, what it billet
I've
intake
seen
and
them
all.
heads
This was,
before.
I mean, they had $500,000 in this program making this motor. Look at it.
That boy ain't no joke.
When you look at it, it's a beast.
It's a Hemi-headed big black Chevy.
Really, is what it is. It's totally custom.
That's the opposite of the 4X.
Is this the starter?
Yeah.
That's how we use our.
Oh, I thought it was the starter.
No.
Fire it up.
Bad dude. The runners on this thing. Oh, they're water cooled.
Yeah, water cooled.
Shit, them ones are big.
Yeah, they're water cooled.
Damn.
And the CNC is for making your tubing benders? Is
Making
that-
the tools that make the bend. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. We use those to make the tools to make the benders.
Right.
And you'll see them. But I play with car stuff because it's my hobby. So.
This is a two-room. We'll do some CNC tube bending here. Some small brake lines and fuel lines are done in this area here, but all our prototype and development work's done up at this building.
Okay. All right, I want to know about the oil can development.
So in 65, you know the A990 is?
Yep.
I'm redoing the pans that fit the A990. So we're going to metal finish them and they'll have a total reproduction on the A990 Hemi pan.
Okay.
For 65 Dodge and Plymouth. They're not been available for years. And when we get them done, we got to change. Actually, we have one here.
So wait, are you taking other ones and then modifying them, or are these prototypes to say this is how I want to make them?
We're going to make 10 of them.
Okay.
10 cars. So what we do, this is what they look like originally. They had this much more, and then they had this area cleared for like, Pittman Arm clearance. So we're turning those into these.
Gotcha.
We'll do a metal finish job, and then we'll sell them out for aftermarket.
Okay.
You can't get the pans. I've been collecting these cars for 30 years, and you just can't get these pans. And the last one, the original one, sold for $3,000 for a pan.
For a pan.
Oil pan.
Man, we're gonna have to start making them then, ain't we?
Well,
Whoa.
what's funny is like when I was in Connecticut or whatever, and then he was talking to me about the block or whatever. Well, Connecticut accent, so it screwed me up or whatever. I thought he said it was a version 6 block or whatever. So the block alone, because this guy got it from a pawn shop for like $100, and he said it was a version whatever block. It was worth $5,000 or whatever. And I'm like, what's a version? And he's like, you know, like nothing had been done to it before because to get more, it was a virgin block.
Virgin block.
But because he said like the compression and everything, the way they adjusted compression is they would just
Deck the block.
deck the block down to get whatever compression they wanted because there wasn't a lot of pistons available.
That's
So they would
prices
just,
That's how they still do. You know, the old school guys still cut the block.
yeah, just,
Super stock guys like Charlie Westcott and those guys, they'll cut 300,000 or 400,000 off a deck because they're limited in what they can do. They got a stock stroke length, crank, stock rod, and stock piston placement, so you can't do a lot with compression except cut the block. You got to have a factory crank, 3 1/4, 3 3/4. You got to have a stock connecting rod pistons. You can shorten the pistons up a little bit so they cut the block.
yeah, no, and that's when he said that almost all of them have been raced before, so they've almost all been modded. So when you get one that's stock deck height, like or original deck height, like that's worth a lot of money.
Absolutely. But now Cometic makes the numerous thickness of gaskets, which are nice. So if people that do their own stuff can do the deck height to figure it out, and we'll call it Cometic instead of anyone that's 80,000 thick or 120.
Right, to get the compression, whatever they wanted at.
That's a better way to do that. Or bring it back, what I mean.
Right,
bring one
yeah,
that's
to
cut
get it back up. Yep. Because they don't want the 13-to-1 anymore.
So we got a full CM room in here, which is laser. We have a laser. It's a D5 Hemi they ran in Pro Stock in '74.
Oh, you look at that. Try finding that somewhere.
16 plugs.
Dual distributor. Off of one drive.
I only use it. It runs right now. I can start it up if I want to. It's crazy. I'll start it.
It's all right. It's
It's called Hillbilly Engineering here, guys.
Watch. Better plug your ears.
It's not that loud. It's just, I like to run it too long without any water in it. But I'm going to put all 16 plugs in. It's going to one of the motors that actually ran in this car.
Is that Butch Leal's car?
No, that's the rod shop car that Riffle drove.
Okay.
Butch the old car that the other shop.
Wait, so that's a different way to run a double?
That's a D5 pen, totally different motor.
Yeah, good luck finding that distributor.
Everyone I've seen is like it goes on there and then it puts a double head on it.
Modern mags. This is 70s stuff.
74, 75. They built like 6 or 7 D5s. They thought it was a Westlake head, and it was a terrible design, but they wanted to run it and try it. And this car is built for this motor, and they actually ran it in testing, but they never raced it. But it's the only running one in the world. I own 2 funny cars. That's one of my funny cars.
You got funny cars too?
Yeah, I got.
Look, here's the fuel injection we got.
Yep.
Hillborn. Ours has 4 bolts flamed.
Yeah, that's a later style. These are early ones. So you just need a valve cover for
This
that.
is why Mopar stuff costs so much, because you guys hoard it all.
We do.
Will you quit it?
I mean, every motor you've seen here is a
Look at
Hemi.
all this, dude. Come on. Just got old dual plug
That's
heads
old,
and
that's
valve
old.
covers laying on them. Look at them boys. Them have had their ass kicked, haven't they?
Here's our car we just got.
But look,
Oh, I built that car.
Tube chassis deal?
Yeah, I built that car right here in Waterford, right here in Wixon. I built that car.
stop it.
No? Bill McKesson, I want to hold it, want to get hold of him?
So that's,
I'll call him. Well,
but he's deaf,
this is
isn't he?
escalating.
yeah, but his wife will answer.
Wait a minute, we're just gonna call Bill right now.
I built that car.
I did.
So that's the engine that we have,
Yeah.
that's our, like,
Well, now you know.
I can help you with
You
that.
know this.
Now you know exactly what we have.
but I went and picked it up in Connecticut last weekend. So
Okay,
from
I know
Bill,
the car well. I built that car. I built the motor in that car, and I built that car.
dang, we fired her up this morning.
Yeah.
So how's the fuel system
It's
work?
injected.
So-
They're pretty complicated.
Yeah,
Crazy
but that's,
little thing, man.
well, and that's
That's
what,
what they ran back then.
well, but that's
Got the
what,
barrel valves,
that's
and
what
the
Bill
bypass
did.
valves, and
well, that's the thing. So we're looking at it. So like, you'll watch our video and you'll say these guys are fucking idiots. But like, because we're like, I'm not sure like what's going on here, because why is it plumbed directly into the return off the pump, but yet it still goes through. So what keeps it from just in the
Yeah,
one? And they didn't
bypassing
point to the
the
one
radius
outs. Maybe that's a check valve.
it's
But
a
like,
check valve. It's a
but like,
one-way valve.
but that's Bill that I got it from. He said he goes to, like, when he's taking it to a meet, and there'll be another guy there with a Hillborn deal or whatever, and he just fires this car up, and the other guy's sitting there squirting into it and everything to get it to run, and he's like, how the hell you get that thing to run so easy? He's like, I don't know, that's the way I got it. But
You guys are killing me.
but that thing even today, like, because we loaded it off the trailer in the shop last night, and then I fired that thing up on the this morning. I mean, freaking fires right up. Like, there's no priming, there's no nothing. Like, it'll just.
Round two, right?
I have that is
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Rod Shop car, which is the same car as the missile.
Yeah.
At Riffle, this is a highest tech pro stock. Highest tech pro stock car next to the missile they built. Magnesium Dana, if you look at it, that Dana's the amount. That's how what it came with. The Mag Dana.
That thing?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Keep the weight out.
I never saw that before.
That's pretty crazy.
That's nuts.
Wow, and the tubes are just bolted to it.
This
Obviously.
is when they had to be all steel bodies, even steel doors. And it's dock glass, so it's got all the thick glass in it, all the crates are, but the fiberglass front end. Kind of, it's just it's a butler car.
I know what that one is.
It's a 75 dark sport.
So ladder bars, tube chassis though.
Kind of two chassis.
Kind of.
How many of these rear ends were made?
Listen.
6.
Yeah, not many.
This is one of two.
And they had to go through them every round. I mean, they bent that bad. It didn't really work out, but they were light. This is all about weight.
Right.
This one had to run
four-speed
puppies
cars.
with a Vega.
Yeah, 4-speed cars is killing the rear end.
Yeah, 500-inch motors. It's a steel door,
Oh,
but it's real light.
Did you find this laying somewhere?
No,
or
we bought it. I bought it with a friend of mine years ago, and then I bought it when he passed away from his wife. I bought it.
Okay, well, we want period correct rims though for that car because it's got the center lines on it or whatever, and we'd love to have the.
it's got welds on it.
Yeah.
That's a center line there. Or a Krager. This is a Krager, right?
Yeah,
That's Krager.
yeah, I got the back.
We
foot.
want
You probably want an American. or something.
15.3 like ET mags, 5-spoke, and then probably some kind of
Hale brand type thing. like that.
well, like a ET3 sort of looking wheel, but it's the kind of looks like a Halabrand sort of, but
So when you go back and talk to the guy, tell him. I mean, I built that car. I got pictures of it being put together.
Well, it's in my shop in Waterford right now. So
Where you at in
we
Waterford?
fired up like Dixie. We're Dixie and Scott Lake.
Okay, I'm gonna not that.
So-
I know you said by half off.
Yep.
for that bar, look at it's on both sides.
What the hell?
You get in an accident, you're smacking your noggin off of that thing for sure.
Dang.
I remember seeing these in magazines. I'm like, who in their right mind would come up with that instead of this and putting an X or something? But it looks like there was something here.
I never seen something with that bar.
This is how they built it back in
Yeah.
'75.
So you just slide in between, like.
The thing swings
Can you
out.
shut that?
Get in.
Shut the door. I mean, that's the pins and locks.
Yep.
You didn't say something smart.
Because that's, and Keith does, because we put on our own events, like in Florida and everything for Sick Week and stuff, and that's Keith. Keith's my main tech guy, so he does all my.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
Keith
he
and
does
Tanya
all
are the
my-
nicest, the best human beings in this country. They just don't come better people.
Yep.
And appreciate the race industry, care about cars, care about people in general, fair. Yeah, I did the first drag week, my Hemi Dart.
Okay. Yep.
I ended up winning Spirit of Drag Week. They put 4 camshafts with a motor, and I mean, it was just a nightmare. That was the first one. We went like 500 miles each day.
Yeah, no, and that's, some of the times, like, I mean, I've been on where we've done way too much or whatever with it, and now it's backed off or
Back to
whatever,
where somewhat
luckily. And that's why I created my own event too, is that like, hey, we've proven too many times we can go 400 and some miles in a day. That's more brutal on the person than the car.
It
Once
is,
the car
right.
can go at 250 miles, you know it can go 500.
Yep,
like,
I agree.
And so we scaled back, like Sick Week that we do in Florida, it's most days are 200 miles or less. So that way you can be at the hotel and you can hang out. So
Ed Miller posted on your post. So he's a friend of mine.
Yep, Eddie. Oh yeah, I don't know that I would associate being a friend with him.
He's an acquaintance. How's that? He ain't a bad guy.
Yep. No, I get along great with
I get
Eddie.
along with him, but
So,
he's in Brazil right now.
yeah.
The only thing on this car that's been painted is the outside. None of the rest of the car has been touched. It has the original interior, engine compartment, engine been rebuilt. Not one piece of chrome's been re-chromed or anything's been done. It's a 4.2 mile car. Everything you see on the engine compartment, not one bit of this has been painted, including the bottom of the hood. Look at the modeling. This has been painted. The K-member hasn't even been painted. The wiring harness is all original. Motor's been rebuilt and put back in. All this is original. Every piece you see, everything you see about this car is original. That's the original grill that came in the car, but we cleaned it up. It's the original bumper with how they flat towed it to the track when they did race it in '65. This is a lightweight car.
So these are aluminum?
No, these are lightweight steel.
Oh.
64 were aluminum. NHRA outlawed aluminum body panels in '65, so they went to the aluminum heads, magnesium cross ram, and thin steel bodies. So Hank, you can see where that's the original picture of the pace. Sam Hanks was a pilot. He won the '58 Indy 500. They used him as a. But this is the car that did the road test and paced the races, and it's not they made one gold Hemi convertible, and this is it. And it's the one they used.
Gotcha. So it's pace car in '67. '68 they did a road test, and then in 2000 they redid that road test.
Yeah, and they got
so
19 cents. Mopar Collectors guys, of course, did a couple articles on it. It's been around. It's been in a lot of. It's just a neat car because a lot of cool history.
right.
I mean, that's a lot of pretty neat history. There's a lot of pace cars, but how many can say they actually paced the race? So they did the same thing. They just kind of brought all the highlights of its history. Mopar Collectors guys did.
Oh, it's funny. There's a gear vendor overdrive Ed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that boy. A Rebel.
Oh, there you go.
That's a
An
funny
old
car.
AMC Rebel.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Dang. You know where that one is?
No.
Make that into something.
That's all restored, I think, now and done.
Probably.
Probably. But, so that's how I've known David since probably 92, 93. We took the Camaro all the way to Australia to race it. We went to Lake Rainier, and then we get there and it got rained out.
Wow.
So we had to come back. But I've got 2 records in it at Monteville with Keith. I went 246 and 249.
For the records.
That's when it had the crate motor in it. Remember when they did the test when they had at Bonneville, we did 5 different drivers and 5 different classes.
Oh, yep.
I'm one of those drivers.
Okay. Cool.
With the crate motor, that 572 that they rebuilt. And that was really a stock motor. Then next year they put a blower on it, and then Keith and David went 260 in it.
Yeah, then that's the same one they started
Yeah.
taking off plug wires and different stuff like that
Yeah.
for different records, for
They
different
broke-
things.
They hurt the pistons, they decided to run it as a person. Look at what that is, look at it. This is a neat car.
Question is why?
It's a stick car, and it's what I had when I was 16 years old. I like it.
This?
Yeah, it's a fun car to drive.
Yep.
Can't make very many 4-speeds.
Yeah, that's we have that same.
He's got one of them, but I like what he's idea better of taking ahead and.
Yep. Well, and that's, he's just afraid of the tolerances not being exact.
He said he wants a valve cover, so I'll give you guys a good valve cover. Anything else you need if you're thinking about water pump problems or something, I got all that kind of stuff. Anything would fit.
It has all that on it now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll have-
no.
No, it won't.
We're not going to, we're gonna do remote. Probably, it's already mounted on the radiator, so it's a remote, so I'll just build all the.
I still can't get over that, like, we get the car from Connecticut and bring it back here.
It was.
Yeah, I built that car.
It was built 2 miles from here.
Well, I knew it had to come from here because he was from Detroit area, so I knew at some point it was here.
It was
in
1
this
mile
area,
from here,
so-
Commerce Township.
Jeez. So, and then he actually ended up being the winner, so he just flew in yesterday.
Yeah.
We picked him
Oh,
up
you're
from
just
the
up,
airport.
you're just here for the ride.
So
this
he's
is
just-
great.
he's-
This is mind blowing.
So he's just hanging out or whatever, and then he
Sweet.
flies back tonight, so.
I've
that's
got
like-
probably the largest collection of race car stuff in the country.
So,
Race car, Hemi stuff, and cool, different, unique stuff.
These are all beat to hell, but
it's an official Mopar.
it's a real Mopar, dual spark plug aluminum, thin ass aluminum too. Listen to that.
Yeah, ain't much to that. No wonder it bends so easy.
No kidding.
Yeah, right.
Yep,
That's a stock rocker, and see how porty, how big it is?
yep.
That one's got holes, it didn't have it. That's the D5.
Holy crap.
Whoa. That's how much wider the head is.
Dang.
And how, the heads are 1.5 inches wider on each side at different angles.
The ratio is insane
Terrible.
too.
And they had to run these because they were Westlake round port head, Westlake, and they had to run them at 9,000. So Teddy Spearhart was the main engine builder at Chrysler back then. And he said that he could make them make the same power, only took twice the work. So they just got away from them.
Dang.
But then this is more of a piece of history than anything.
That's big.
That's noticeable.
That's big.
Oh yeah.
And this is bad.
Right. Yeah.
This is terrible.
That's the only thing I know about Hemis with Skinny's car or whatever too. Is like literally we always broke rocker arms.
Rocker
Like,
arms.
I mean, it's,
It's just, they're horrible. You can't do anything about them. The Jessel stuff's a lot better,
yep.
but you can't, they made it better when they started making the black sheep bigger cam journals in too. So, I mean, they have small cam journals. They got a lobe lift that's straight up. You're killing cams, and look how deep it is. I mean, it goes down that far.
All the way into the
All the
valley.
way to the
And
bottom of the
then it
valley.
comes back up.
Huh.
It feeds, if you look at the intake, you can see how it feeds from the bottom in.
Right.
Terrible. But
That's crazy.
Technology in 1970.
Is this a lightened Hemi block?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Somebody machined.
That's pro stock. That's what they did back in the 60s,
Somebody
late
machined the
70s.
damn blocks.
Text me a list of what you want, and between the guy that I work with on restoring the cars and stuff, Eddie and I, we'll get you stuff you need.
Cool.
He's in Waterford. I mean, he's in Rochester.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Literally, we just got it in the shop yesterday. We fired it up this morning, and
I know the car.
so.
Everybody here knows the car. It's been here. We've done burnouts down his path here. I mean, anybody that's been with me more than 20 years.
You
knows
joked
the car.
about taking that, but we should have just taken it.
Yeah, we
Then
should have
we would've
drove.
shown up
I
to
almost
that.
said, hey, we can all pile in this and drive this over. The gas tank will get us to the traffic light probably.
Pants when we pulled in the thing.
I'm gonna take
It's like a clown car. 10 people get out of it.